Penguin episode 2. We gotta talk about it. Gonna be my quick spoiler-filled thoughts of the Penguin episode 2. So if you haven't seen it, like, favorite, come back, let me know what you thought of the episode. And I gotta say, pretty solid continuation. I freaking love this opening of Sofia Falcone in therapy. Very much Soprano vibes. We'll come back to that later on how that's hurt the show a little bit. But this is kind of like a short film, horror film. Flashes back to Arkham, her seeing her dead brother. I like this. I want to see more of those Arkham scenes as the series goes along. I'm sure we're gonna see it. Really starting to like where they're taking Salvatore Maroni here with him and his other family members, realizing we can use Oz here. He is a dog, and like one of his family members says, dogs can be submissive. Oz sets up a plan here. Again, this is very much, I think, The Departed this episode more than it is like The Sopranos or anything, because you have someone who's a rat in one family playing both sides, playing checkers with both sides of the family. Oz sets up like a deliver and a drop for the Falcone family to pretty much get ambushed. It goes pretty bad, as you would expect. This dude is just a grade A liar. Like, this dude, I would want to be my lord because he can get himself out of any situation. What I love about what he's doing with Sofia Falcone is he just is trying to get in her head, trying to affirm all of the things, because she is not all the way there yet at all, and he is taking advantage of this 100%. I love the most about what they're doing with Sofia Falcone is her character has presence. Whenever she walks into a room, whenever she's just around, everyone is aware of her presence and their attitudes, and it just, the whole environment changes, and I love that. Because, I mean, we find out that she was in Arkham Asylum, and she's got 7 bodies. Like, yikes, I'm not messing with this chick at all. Just, I love what they're doing here with these shots when she's on her own, and you can just feel what she's thinking in the moment. This conversation they have, she's like, dude, just get away from me. But at the end of the episode, that does change. And when Oz goes and visits his mom, they are like trying to just basically say, hey, this is us trying to be like the Sopranos. And I don't think the subtlety is going to help the show. So I hope they kind of dial back on that a little bit and try to form its own identity, because I do think that is her in the show. Roberto's funeral kind of goes crazy because Sofia hires a private detective that used to work with her dad. She's trying to find a mole on the inside. The Penguin's like, hey, say this guy did it. But then his little helper guy does not go right at all, and he unfortunately has to take him out. This then leads to my favorite sequence in the episode, with Oz playing the knife on this guy, the security guard, and then he just gets popped. Absolutely insane. This dude is willing to go to any lengths to cover his ass, and he does it well. He does it very well. And then we see the little plants, the little seeds that he's been kind of messing with Sofia Falcone all the end of this episode. It pays off because she's like, you know what, let's do it. I'm tired of these people in my family looking at me like I'm crazy, and I want to take them down one by one. Overall, solid episode of The Penguin. I'm excited to see what comes next. Let me know what you guys thought of The Penguin episode 2 and what you guys think is going to happen the rest of the season, and follow along because I'm going to be covering it week to week.